Hey you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I'm a wife and mom to two little ones, and today we are doing my second Christmas decorate with me, starting off in my kitchen creating these mini wreaths with some ribbon from Temu and these bells that I made by ordering some like craft bells from Amazon, and this is the first year I'm doing it. I usually do the ones on all the cabinets, but this year I decided to switch it up. I'm so excited. I am trying to make my house look kind of like a Hallmark Christmas movie. I have family visiting from Puerto Rico this year, and as well as my daughter and son's first and fourth birthday coming up. It's a joint Christmas Mickey and Minnie birthday. If you follow me on Instagram, then you see me prepping for that. But yeah, speaking of that, I'll be doing everything DIY and sharing that with you guys, which brings me into today's sponsor, actually, Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest learning platform community out there. They have thousands of courses from photography, productivity, Cricut projects, and baking. So one of the classes that I've already taken is a layered cake class because I am doing their birthday cake from scratch, and I love the class. It explains everything in detail, and one of the things that I love about Skillshare is that they have a learn by doing concept. So after you're done, you can actually submit a project of you trying whatever the class is about, and then you earn a certificate after. So I actually practice with my mom's birthday cake, and I made her a layered cake, and it turned out so good for a first time, and that's all credit to Skillshare. I also made the cake topper, but I was so proud of myself and I earned a certificate. So I'm definitely loving Skillshare and all the classes and courses that they have to offer. They also have this thing called Learning Pass, where basically it takes you from like beginner to pro, and all the classes are grouped into one like cluster. Super easy for you and super convenient. So anyways, the first 500 people to sign up using my link actually get Skillshare Premium for free for an entire month. That is plenty of time to learn 1 to 2 new skills. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will leave everything down below in my description, and thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. But anyways, we're gonna jump straight in. Again, I'm just finishing these mini wreaths. I already had a ton of these because if you watch my previous Christmas decorate with me from the previous years, I used to put these wreaths all on every single one of my cabinets, and I loved it, and it was a dream of mine when I first moved into this house, because I always wanted to do that, but I never had like the kitchen space. But this year I wanted to try, now that I have backs on my stools. I used to have the saddle stools, now I have like the backs. So I'm like, let me try just doing one wreath above my stove, and then and three on my on my stools. For the one that I'm gonna put above my stove, it's actually a dupe for the A floral one. I got it off of Amazon for a way cheaper price. It's the Norfolk pine, and I'm just tying some chiffon red ribbon that again I got off of Temu on it, and I'm gonna hang all of these up as my first piece of decor in my kitchen. Here, I'm just adding an extra piece of ribbon because I felt like it was too short and I wanted it to kind of cascade down. But now into my countertops, this is where I always keep my mortar and pestle and my oils. And to that, I'm just adding a little Santa and gingerbread man and a little pick, all from Hobby Lobby. Over here, I always add the same thing. So I have my large tray from Home Goods. I add a photo. I printed that one off of Etsy, and I just switch it out like seasonally. I add my mini lamp and I add my really large crock. It's actually a planter that I use. It's from Hobby Lobby. But in order to spruce it up a little bit, I did remove my rolling pin and I added this rolling pin from I think it's Hearth and Hand collection. I love it. It's so subtle. It's such a subtle like detail, but it matters. And then later on I will add a ribbon to the crock as well. But I did want to share with you guys a little DIY. So if you watch my fall decorating video, one of the things that I added was this little dish with the fall like mini teaspoons. And I didn't have some for Christmas. I'm pretty sure Hobby Lobby has some, but I had regular teaspoons that I have found in my buffet. And then I know I had these little gingerbread and candy cane like buttons craft from the craft section at Hobby Lobby because I used them in my tier tray like a couple years ago, and I just hot glued them and created my own Christmas mini teaspoons to add to that little dish. Also, I just want to say this is my second video. My first video was my living room, and I'm obsessed with how that turned out, so I will link it down below in the description if you haven't watched yet. Next, I always just put like a little piece of greenery here, and the vase is actually from the Target dollar spot. It had a lid. This is from 2 years ago, I believe. Sometimes they bring them back, and I just use it as a little vase for one of my flock trees that I think are from Hobby Lobby or the dollar spot. I'm not sure. In this corner, I'm doing the same thing that I did for fall, and I'm just adding my cookbook holder with a Christmas cookbook, and also I added some cookie cutters.
Down and said, Merry Christmas, babe, give me some time. Holidays are coming and there's no way around. Better join in the holiday crowd.
This is just something that I have here all the time, and it's a long cutting board with my coffee, sugar, and honey little canisters that I believe are from Hearth and Hand years ago. And then above my cabinet, I already shared this with you guys in a short that I was gonna do this as an idea, but I have these beautiful wine glasses that I keep here displayed because this is a glass door cabinet. And if you're new here, this kitchen actually, we did a few things to this kitchen because it did not have a glass door cabinet there. It was just all white, and I just felt like it needed it. So we actually found the manufacturer of our cabinets, and we ordered a new door, and we replaced the door that was already there, which was the same doors as the rest of the cabinets. But yeah, so I love displaying things in here for the seasons, and an easy way to spruce up your wine glasses if you have something similar to this is just adding some ribbon. This ribbon is from Temu again. It's a very skinny velvet ribbon, and then I just added a little pick. So I ordered craft picks off of Temu, and I just like pulled off a leaf, and I'm sticking it in there to make them look a little festive. I love this, and this will even work if you're doing a Christmas tablescape. This will be a cute idea as well.
Won't you come home? These are the days you shouldn't be alone. And if tonight you've got no plans, bring the miracle back home around. 'Cause I need it in this.
I also forgot to mention these glasses are also from Temu. They're beautiful and like kind of like a very light amber. And I ordered them for fall, and I just love them for Christmas as well. Temu has such great finds lately. Like, they are stepping up their game very, very much so. But then on the top of the cabinet, I'm just adding this Mercury glass house from the Target Wonder Shop collection. It was like $5. And then I'm just calling it a day and adding some extra bells that I had in here for the glass cabinet, and I love how it turned out. For the little sink section, I'm just adding one of my marble trees. I actually have two of these. They come in a 2-pack for like $14 from TJ Maxx. A lot of you guys bought them when I shared them. The plaid trees are from Walmart a few years back, and I always use them on the windowsill for like 3 years going. And then I'm just adding this snowman cutting board with one of my other ones. I love this snowman. I found him at Marshall's. So look at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all the same company if you want to find this snowman. And then again, I'm just adding a ribbon and more of those bells that I have. I ordered a lot of them off of Amazon. They are excellent quality and they look so like vintage and rustic. So I will link the little packet that I have. I think it comes with like 20 bells. And then I'm just adding a Christmas tree that I had to one of my little mini vases. And now we are doing the centerpiece. I got this off of Temu, the round Lazy Susan. This vase is from Hobby Lobby, and so are all the stems. I got a mixture of these pine cone stems as well as Norfolk stems, and I love mixing it because last year I did a lot of Norfolk, and I was just like, there's not enough dimension here. This bell I found at TJ Maxx, and I just added a lot of I added ribbon, chiffon ribbon to it, and then I'm gonna add another marble tree. And yes, I know I used a lot of ribbon in today's video, but it's just what made my heart happy. My head was like telling me, no, this is too much ribbon, but my heart was like, put ribbon everywhere. So please don't have any negative comments. Now on this black bar, which is also from Temu, and so is the little mini basket. I swear this is not like sponsored by Temu. I am an affiliate with them though. And I have a code for them if you are interested in my description. But I'm just adding some greenery to that basket. Also the glove and pot holder is from Temu, and then that little mini cutting board is from Target. And I just added again more ribbon and a bell. And finally, my open shelving. So I keep this very much the same throughout every season, and I just replace the photos, and like I took out my white bowl and I replaced it with my Christmas bowl. I add Christmas greenery to the vases, so that is what I'm doing here. I'm just repeating, and then I add a few decor pieces. So everything here, the cup I always change for the season, so I put the Santa Claus mug there. Then this Mercury snowman is from Target. I love their like Mercury line that they have in the Wonder Shop. And then again, more bells and ribbon to my cutting board. And then just more ribbon on these canisters. I know you guys, I just couldn't stop. You will notice that in my living room, in my dining room. I did my staircase. Oh my gosh, I did a staircase and hallway makeover. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, there's like ribbon all over my house.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. No.
Heading over to my dining room, I am adding another Lazy Susan. This pot is from Home Goods, and then I added just one of my Target trees onto it, and you've guessed it, more ribbon. I have several different types of ribbon. This one is from Joann's. It's more of like a satin. So I have variety. I have the chiffon, I have the satin, I have velvet, I have all different types of ribbon all over. And then this is actually a dupe for the Pottery Barn reindeer. I found it at TJ Maxx. And this bell is left over from, I have a 3-pack and I used 2 of them on my open shelving in my living room. And then I just had the taller one left over. So I decided to add it here. And then for the chairs, I decided to add 2 more of the wreaths because I have a bunch of them. Because again, I used to have them on every single cabinet. So I added 2 of them to either end of my dining table to these 2 boucle chairs. And I liked it at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm loving it now, but let me know what you guys think. Then to my mirror above my buffet, I'm adding this garland from Hobby Lobby is cedar, I believe it's cedar, and it went viral this year. I do not know why, because I've had it for like 3 years and I actually haven't used it in 2 years, but I pulled it out for this season because I wanted something on this mirror and it's viral. So like watching the TikToks and reels made me love it again. And then I just added some twinkly lights here, and I was debating on where to put the bow, but I actually decided to not have a bow on it, and I put the bow on this picture frame. You will see it in a little bit. That's a print from Etsy, and I edited a little on Canva. The bowl or the dish, I don't put anything in it because that's actually where we put our keys and stuff. It's from TJ Maxx, and the little candle holder is from Temu. And then I switched out the trees that you saw me put there. You'll see at the end. But then to my wall sconces, I'm just adding picks, ribbon, and bells again. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next one, which will be the hallway staircase makeover. I love you guys and see you soon, God willing, as always.